creating healing statements. That's our topic for today.
Oh, that's the topic. I don't think I would be the right person for this discussion
Why do you say that?
because I'm just a student and I have no idea about healing.
Okay, because I'm saying the topic is creating healing statements. So you're thinking, I see. Okay, that's not what I understood from this topic at all. Can I share what I understand about this topic?
Yes, please.
So, this topic, creating healing statements, is basically to do with the way we use our words. So, now tell me, Mehek, do you use words?
Absolutely.
So, if you use words, then this topic is perfect for you.
Oh, I haven't thought it that way. I mean, whenever I hear the word healing, I always relate it to healer.
And then when you relate it to a healer, your first thought goes, oh, I'm not a healer. I'm just a student. You said I'm just a student. So your words just reveal to me that you think that a healer is maybe superior to a student, something like that.
Yes, I think like healers have, the power that they can heal someone.
Nice. This topic is just perfect for you. Let's see what we have with creating healing statements. So, what do you feel about words, Mehek?
Well, I haven't really give it much thought earlier, but the last episode actually got me into thinking that do the words actually impact our lives as we think or not? And then I read a poem, so I would like to share the poem with you. Would that be fine?
Oh, absolutely. I love this. I love where this is going. Let's see what poem you have.
I'll just share it.
Okay. Do you mind if I read it out for the benefit of our listeners?
Oh, please read it.
Okay. So Mehek's poem, I mean, she hasn't written it, but this poem struck a chord with her somewhere, enough for her to have saved it, and she's sharing it with us. I'm reading it out. Be careful with the words you speak. They can kill silently without a shriek. Words can be sharp like a knife. Without drawing blood, they can end a life. Ooh, that is so, so powerful. And surprisingly, this is the essence of our topic today.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. And then you have another stanza which says, God gave us the wisdom to control our tongue, to be courteous and polite to everyone. Silence is golden and speaks for itself. Let us feel its dimension to improve ourselves. Beautiful, beautiful poem, Meg. Thank you so much. You know, this first line of the second stanza, it reminded me, my grandfather, he used to always say, God gave us bones in every part of the body except the tongue because he hoped that we would learn how to control that.
Wow, I
And
mean, that
see,
is
your poem
deep.
says, yeah, your poem says God gave us the wisdom to control our tongue. Exactly.
But I don't think we are actually using that wisdom the way it should have been.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like when we say words, when we say silence is golden, and all these ideas, somehow we immediately take our mind to outside. What words are we hearing? What are we saying? And I mean, because we're not crazy, apparently, when
Yeah.
when we are saying things aloud, we're saying it to other people. Or when we're hearing things about ourselves or about someone else. But what about all the words that we have in our head about ourselves? We think about ourselves so much, and we think using words. But just because we don't say them, and the truth is, we actually do say a lot of them as well, but we just don't pay enough attention to the kind of words that we are using about ourselves, spoken and unspoken.
Oh, yes. Oh, I can share something with you. Like you said, that we don't give much thought about the words that we think about ourselves.
Yeah.
So the last episode actually got me, into thinking about this topic, and I realized that I always felt underconfident, and that I won't be able to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always think that, and I think as well as speak. If I'm talking to anyone else as well, I always used to say, I won't be able to do that.
Mm.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, this is what all of us do, that we express our insecurities or our disabilities, like things that we feel that we're not good at. We say it so easily all the time, and because we say it all the time, we don't even realize that we're saying it. We don't realize how frequently we are saying it.
Exactly.
So what happened? You would keep saying that I'm not confident, I can't do this, and then.
Yeah, I felt like, I'm not able to. I mean, I realized that I'm not able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I heard, and then, I talked to my mind and I said, shut up. Now listen to me.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm going to come up with something different. I'll think about it, but please stop saying that, or
Mm-hmm.
think about that, because now when I'm realizing that how much words are powerful, I don't want you to say or think this about me.
Hmm. Hmm. Nice. Nice one. So where did that take you?
I'm just trying to be more that, okay, I can do it if I just need to have the confidence, or the confidence would come if I start saying that I can do it.
Beautiful. I can is such a powerful statement. Anything you put after that. But if you start using the beginning of your sentences with I can, it opens up a whole world of possibilities.
And now that I was just sharing, I felt like there was some confidence when I said that, I can do it, or I can do something. I
Hmm.
felt confident.
That's true, Mehak. I've known you for a while, and I have honestly also been surprised at how easily you've come on board, to host this episode with me and everything. Because I had prepared that, okay, it'll be a task to convince her. But it was just easy for you. You were like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And I was so happy to see that.
I would say it was the magic of the last episodes that,
Oh, nice.
I
Nice.
think I'm ending a spiral.
Hmm. So now tell me something. Uh, just by becoming aware of the words that you were using about yourself, and just by going from I can't to I can, it's not even like big, big words and many, like many descriptive words, nothing very grand, just I can't to I can, that shift. And I can see the difference for sure. How are you feeling?
I would say confident and more relieved.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I used to, always like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I won't be able to do it. But
Mm.
I just removed the letter T, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to make a huge impact.
Hmm. So tell me, uh, is it okay to say you're feeling better this week than you were 3 weeks back?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Without a
so
doubt.
so if you're feeling better, is that or isn't that healing that happened?
Oh, yes.
And didn't you just say, oh, I'm not a healer, I'm just a student?
Yes, I did. I have never put them like this.
Yeah, because healing is what? Is just having the ability to make someone feel better. And because, I mean, because there are so many schools and so many theories and so many methodologies of healing, our brain somehow gets more hooked onto that part of the healing. The method of the healing. How will you heal? Oh, you're a pranic healer. Oh, you're a reiki healer. Oh, you're a sound healer. All that. And then we forget that those are just ways of getting from point A to point B. But what is point A and what is point B? Point A is where something is not feeling very good, and point B is where something is feeling good, better. That's it. So, whatever you do to get there is your method of healing, and words are a huge, huge medium of healing. And all of us use words all the time. So, in that sense, all of us, each and every one of us, is a healer.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good, when you hear, I mean, when I hear you saying that everyone is a healer, I feel like, oh, I'm a healer. I mean, it sounds magical.
Yes, everyone is a healer, and everyone has the potential to become more. So, today, if you're using your words to heal yourself, you know that you can start using your words to heal more people around you, because words also have the potential to harm. And see, when we were talking about your poem, it's like words can kill, words can be sharp like a knife, words can end a life, right?
Yeah.
And then because we don't know or we don't think about how to use words in the opposite way, we tend to think, okay, then just shut up, just don't use those bad words. Hey, but there are good words. We can turn words around and use words to heal,
Yeah.
right? So this word itself, words, rearrange the letters and you have a sword.
Oh my God. It's like we we had it. I mean, it's like we are stabbing ourselves.
Yes, and other people around us.
Yeah.
So what really really matters is words are the way we are expressing, but we're expressing what we're thinking, right? So what really matters, what is underneath the words we are using, is how we see ourselves. So
Yeah.
when we see ourselves as incapable, small, weak, then we can't really achieve too many things. But when,
True.
yeah, but when we see ourselves as strong and dynamic and powerful, that's when we are able to produce results. Just like, you know, this cat and this lion. Even if you're a cat, really, how does it matter? If you think you're a lion, you behave like a lion, you go out there and you rule. But the tragedy is, most of us are lions and we're going out there in the world living like cats.
Oh my God. That is so true.
Yeah? So suppose you're not a lion. Okay, fine. Suppose you're a cat. But what's stopping you from behaving like a lion?
I would say my words.
The words in your head about yourself.
Yeah.
And another interesting thing about the cat and the lion?
Please tell me.
They both belong to the same family.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lion is just a big cat, isn't it? Isn't that what they taught us in school when we were like, what, class 2 or 1 or something?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And then because they look so opposite, we think of them as having nothing in common. But the truth is, they both come from the same place. And this
Yeah.
happens with people also, when we look at somebody very, very angry, we forget that behind that person is somebody who's very afraid. When we see someone who's very hateful, behind that is somebody who's really, really craving love. Behind somebody who seems very aloof, isolated, doesn't want to engage with other people, is somebody who really, really craves companionship and understanding. So,
Yeah,
all of us at the end of the day are just people, right?
true.
All of us, you, me, everyone, all our listeners, everyone, we're all just people and we're human beings. And as human beings, we get so caught up in seeing the image outside, in seeing what every person is projecting to the world. We actually forget that we're all just human beings looking for the same stuff. We all have the same cravings.
Yes.
So tell me, Mehak, what do you think are some just common cravings that all human beings have?
I mean, that they get attention, they are
Hmm.
loved. It's like, we are all a small, like a small kid or a baby inside.
Yes, so beautifully you're saying this, that whole inner child within us. All of us are just looking for love, for compassion, companionship, for understanding. And I'm just so happy to see that you and I are almost in sync, like we're almost using the same words.
True.
So should we go back to the book? It's high time we see what the book says about creating healing statements.
Yes. And okay, tell me one thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, can we say that when our cravings are not satisfied, or when we don't feel we are loved,
Hmm.
so we use words as to protect ourselves, and that
Yeah,
process we sometimes use harsh words for ourselves and for the others.
exactly. Because what happens uh, when we are not feeling very loved, we're already feeling alone, isolated, we're already feeling not very good about ourselves. So it's very difficult to be open and honest and just say, I'm not feeling loved. We feel afraid that if we say that, then we will be even less loved.
Yeah.
Who wants to love someone who's not very lovable? Something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So we cover up, we say opposite things to cover up what we are really feeling.
Yeah, it's like an onion, it has layers. So we also do that thing. We just cover ourselves in the layers of the words.
Yeah, we have to be able to peel off the layers and see what's beneath. So I'm going to go back to the book and read here, which says, choose the statements that you make about yourself carefully. Hey, you already did that. You might be inadvertently stating things about yourself that are having a negative effect. For example, if you don't like to appear materialistic because you feel unfairly judged by others, you might find yourself frequently saying something like, oh, I don't care about money. Or what you mean is, you don't like to appear greedy. But at the same time, money probably makes your life much easier, right? So
Right.
everybody wants money. But if you keep saying that I don't care about money, then imagine how will money feel?
That I
And
don't want to come to you.
yeah, and also yourself, every time you say, I don't care about money, you're hearing yourself say the words. And when you say it so many times, it can become what you believe in. So you start believing that you don't care about money. And then deep inside you, like a really inner layer, is wanting more money.
Yeah.
Words heal, words harm, and they have the potential to change the path of your life. You can use words to create heaven on earth, or you can you can use words to turn your life into a living hell. I believe one of the most powerful starting phrases is I am. Whatever you say after I am defines you and your state of being. I'm hungry. I'm angry. I'm always late. I'm gorgeous. I'm clumsy. And so on. Yeah. So I am, I can. These are all very, very powerful sentence starters.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm. So now, when you think how many times uh, we all do it. We all say things just to kind of not appear silly or not to appear a certain way. Like we get defensive and we try to be smart about it, or we try to seem funny about it, and we say things we don't really mean at all.
That's true. I can relate so much to it.
Mm. Use words that uplift you and raise your energy. In stressful times, you can use your statements to give you courage, strength, or comfort. I am brave. I am loved. I am creative. I am inspiring. I am responsible. I'm peaceful. I'm focused. Choose qualities that are true of you as an individual that you would like to demonstrate in your life. you know and what happens, like it says, say something very stressful situation is there, exam time is coming, and you're feeling stressful, you need to feel more calm. So you need to put up on your desk something, I am peaceful, or something like that. Instead, what we do is we are so aware that we want to be more calm or more peaceful, that we start saying the opposite. I'm not peaceful at all. What will happen to me? What will happen to me? I'm not feeling calm. I'm feeling very stressed. What will happen? We say like this.
Oh my God, that is something that I used to do.
you know, Another very common one is when you're feeling hungry. Like when I get hungry, I get so cranky.
Me too.
So if I'm out, if I know that, it's gotten late, it'll take me half an hour to reach home, and then only I can eat. So instead of saying, I'm full, I'm patient, I'm holding on to my energy. Instead of saying things like that, I start saying, I'm hungry, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I'm dying of hunger. When will I reach home? I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry. How does that help?
It doesn't actually, it makes me more hungry that, oh my God, what
Exactly,
am I going to do?
exactly. Yeah. So now try this for the next week. Try flipping the statement. So when you're feeling hungry and you know it's going to take some time to get to food, that's when you have to tell yourself, I'm holding on, I'm okay, I'm waiting, I'm patient. Think whatever you resonate with at that time. How about that?
Yeah, it's like the statements would act like a magic wand.
And those statements are the healing statements. And that's what we were talking about today, about creating healing statements for ourselves, saying things which will have a healing effect on us. It will make us feel better rather than making us feel worse.
Yeah, it's like we won't even be realizing that we are healing ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. So, with that, we have come to the end of today's episode, and I really, really hope our listeners have enjoyed you and me in conversation. As usual, I love to hear feedback. I would love to see what comments come into the chat box. And see you again next week. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.